All right, so welcome back from the break. This is still the AM show. Let's talk about the Fish Festival. Now, over the years, the National Farmers Day celebration is held every first Friday of December in every year, and November in an election year. And it's been a major event that recognizes the contributions of farmers and fishers to national development. To ensure fishers are adequately recognized and acknowledged for their invaluable contributions to national development, there was a need to institute a fishery-specific event similar to Farmers' Day celebration. Hence, the Fish Festival was instituted by the ministry to honor distinguished fishers and outstanding fishing communities for their invaluable contribution to national food security and socio-economic development. Now, it is the reason why this has been done to celebrate, fishers for this year as well. We've been joined on the telephone line by Moses Enim. He's Deputy Minister for the Ministry of Fisheries and Aquaculture Development. Good morning to you too, sir. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning. Your voice is a bit low.
Okay. Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, great. Now, for some people, this will be the first time they are hearing about the National Fisheries Day. When was the first celebration, done and where?
Well, let me greet all your listeners, and then also say hi to every Ghanaian, and then fisherfolks, those who are engaged along the value chain of fisheries.
Okay.
And let me also thank them for the support and the hard work that they've done, that we're still having fish on our dining table. Because of Ghana is known to be our annual consumption is very high, and therefore their hard work has brought us this far, and we're encouraging them to do more. We are extremely grateful to them. The Fish Festival in Ghana started 2015. 2015, the first one was done at Pram Pram. That was 22nd October 2015. The second one was done at Angroga, also the same month, same day the following year. And what we did last year, we did it to commemorate the International Fisheries Day, and therefore we brought it to November, thereabout, purposely to ensure that information on fisheries, which most often is scanty, awareness is so much created so that people will know the essence of fish and the fishery industry, how it generates economic growth, how it provides jobs, livelihood, and also how it provides food and nutritional security. So we can all come together collectively to ensure that those in the industry are recognized, those in the industry are encouraged, those in the industry are supported, such that at least they will continue to increase our production, and so we can reduce importation of fish. So the Fish Festival, by and large, is to disseminate information and create awareness about fisheries and how we should also preserve and protect the blue economy, which is so much about the ocean, and so that the healthy ocean that we're all fighting for will continue to be there to provide the needed fish that we need. And also to talk about aquaculture, which has become the most viable alternative to augment the depleting stock level of the marine space. And we also want to encourage people to come into aquaculture. So whilst we're using the management measures to ensure a healthy ocean, responsible fishing, sustainable fisheries management, we can at the same time along the land increase production through aquaculture so that the medium to long term we can have enough time to bring the healthy ocean situation that we have.
What has been the themes around which the past events have been held?
Thank you very much. In fact, this year, the past event has been held in a manner like I've told you. But this time around, what we've done a bit differently is to also work around the team and ensure that the team commensurate the activity or out of the team will generate activity. For instance, this year's team is developing the Ghana's blue economy for sustainable fisheries management and national development. As a result of that, the activities that have been anchored are activities to ensure a healthy blue ocean that we all want. For instance, we will do the we will also exhibit, and there will be selling of fisheries and then aquaculture input. We will exhibit, and also there will be selling of fish, safe fish products. We will also do panel discussion, and the panel discussion, one of them is promoting the consumption of safe fish and also combating IUU, and collectively if we combat or ensure that we don't have illegal, unreported and unregulated fishing, then it means that we are fishing responsibly, we engaging in sustainable management of the resources, and so by large we ensuring a healthy ocean. We are also going to do a quiz. In fact, we are being supported by GFRA, that is Ghana Fisheries Recovery Activity, a USAID supported CSO, and there's going to be a quiz of selected schools at GTV, and that is on Sunday. We are also going to launch our marine fisheries management plan 2022 to 2026 and its related operational implementation plan. We are also going to launch an award scheme for best fishing practices. Those fisherfolks who engage in best fishing practices, that is responsible fishing. We think that there should be an award scheme also for them. And then we're also going to give out certificates for processors, fish processors who have qualified for what we call safe fish certification and licensing scheme, a scheme that was drawn with academia, with Food and Drugs Authority, with Ghana Standards Authority, and the industry, such that at least when you get fish on your table to be well packaged, it is hygienic, and the environment at which this operation takes place goes alongside the standard operating procedures, so that at least a healthy fish will be on our table all the time. And therefore, we are extremely grateful also to the African Development Bank. They've come to our aid. They are supporting us. We are grateful to the FAO. They've also come to our aid. Tropo Farm has also come to our aid. And then GFRA, that who have also come to our aid in supporting us. So that there will also be lots of activities along the line, the DEBA, and then there will be demonstration of some of the things that we do as a ministry, and also by our agencies, which are the Fisheries Commission and also the Premix Secretariat. Demonstrate some VMS. We'll demonstrate this recently, the piloting that we're doing on EMS, so that at least we ensure that the red time situation on the high sea, so we can easily monitor, control, and create surveillance on activities of industries such that will elicit whatever we want to do. There will also be a talk on co-management. Co-management that has been gazetted by government and has become a policy as to how it is being done. And the co-management is basically to also delegate responsibility and authority to the fisher folks at each landing district, because we realize that we have a stretch of 550 kilometers of marine space. And my brother, if we even put the whole Navy and the whole military along that line, still, I think that control, surveillance, and monitoring will still, and ensuring that the rule of law and regulations are being abided to will be difficult. So we think that when we solicit voluntary compliance through co-management and delegating responsibilities and authority to fisher folks themselves, so that there will be peer pressure, checkmating themselves, ensuring that the right and the responsible fishing that we are expecting that we do to ensure that a healthy ocean is done, is going to also help and complement the effort of government in ensuring that the right things are done. So by and large, this is how it's going to go. There's going to be a float, a social activity as well, and there's also going to be fish being sold. Well, last year, for instance, a lot of fish was sold, and people really enjoyed buying quality fish, safe fish for themselves. And then also, whilst we are also trying to exhibit the fishing input, it is also to let stakeholders and fisher folks and operators know that these are the approved gear that we want you to use, and therefore a lot has been done. In fact, my brother, last year there was so much show of value addition products. In fact, I was even shocked to see some of these quality value added products from fish. A lot of young guys are doing a lot of good stuff. There are new products that are coming out of fish that is being processed, and I hope you will be there to see for yourself this time around as well. It's a fantastic program that we are doing, and making sure that fish, on the information on fish is really disseminated and awareness is so created, and then so that we can pat the shoulders of our people who are really on all the value chain of fisheries, the work and the good work they are doing to ensure that there's food and nutritional security as far as fish is concerned.
Interesting. Once I have you, we have to do this. I'm using you as a chief marketer for the ministry. Now, if a young person is listening to you today and wants to go into aquaculture, what would you tell him or her as being some of the benefit, of aquaculture, and why he or she must be involved?
Thank you very much. I think the first one is that if you could make time and come to the fish festival, it will be very beneficial to him. There's going to be a panel discussion on opportunities and challenges within the aquaculture value chain. And that discussion alone, if he or she is there, will benefit him or her. And also to encourage him to say that aquaculture is one of the viable, and I could say that job opportunity. You can do it. The technology today is such that you can do it at your home, and you can do it at your home, and still the market is still there. The catfish poaching is relatively not too much difficult, and the catfish has some resilience, and we think that we have capacity in producing more. And I think that we are encouraging people to develop the taste for the catfish, especially the fresh one, and also the dried one. Any young person who wants to go into aquaculture must come. We have what we call aquaculture for food and jobs as a flagship policy of government, which is being anchored by MoFAD and our agency. In fact, the German citizens really have taken up Western region and adopted Western region on this policy, and there's good job that's going on. In fact, they go to the extent of even training and bringing on board off-takers who will definitely buy the product and also continue with it in terms of handling and post-harvest handling. So I will encourage the youth that come on board. It's something that you can do as a secondary job. You can do another job and be doing this one as well, and definitely you have the profit and you have something beneficial from that. These days, you don't need to go into the cage fishing alone. You can also use the tarpaulin. You can use the concrete holding tank. You can use an earthen holding tank, depending on where you are. We also have regional directors. We have zonal officers. We have extension officers who are ready. The moment you want to start, just contact wherever you are, a zonal officer or a regional officer. They will come to your site, look at it, give you all the biosecurity, because you need to start well. It's a science-related area. Anything that is scientific has to be done methodically, has to be done scientifically with standards, and therefore they will guide you through that one. And then where you need to go through a permitting regime, they will also guide you through, go through a permitting regime. We'll strengthen our veterinary services for fisheries. In fact, we've equipped some of the veterinary centers with equipment that can aid in ensuring that it goes on. We are also strengthening our responsive to diseases. But we really strengthened our responsiveness to diseases now, and I can assure you that we've been able to work on that one as well to ensure that at least it will be a viable process and a viable project for anybody who wants to take it. So for the youth, the system is there, the procedures are there, the opportunities are there, and we are ready to anchor with anybody who is so much interested in doing aquaculture, because we believe that when we do that at our backyard, I want that one day you will invite me to your home to come and check what you are also doing in terms of aquaculture or whatever you personally want to do. We are ready. You can call me anytime. I will direct you. We are all available, from the minister to everybody at the ministry and at the Fisheries Commission. Everybody is ready to ensure that aquaculture becomes a household.
Okay. All right. So when is this year's Fishers Day happening?
It's happening on Monday, 20th to 21st at the Independence Square.
Okay.
Everything has been set for that. On Sunday, What Do You Know will happen at GTV, and then selected schools, and I think that that one will also be very beautifully done. So I invite everybody, my brother, 20th and 21st. I think the direction should be Independence Square. The direction of everybody should be there. Our associations, fisheries associations, our CSOs, our academia, industry, along all the value chain have been formed. Letters have been sent around for everybody, and therefore we are inviting people, come along. There is a variety of fish, there is a variety of value addition products. Come and purchase, and for a safe fish onto your table. And the exhibition and the discussion panels, the debates that will go on are so attractive and so enjoyable. So come, looking from the previous one that we did last year, it was well attended, well celebrated, and we encourage everybody to be there. So I want to see you there.
Okay.
I want to see you eye to eyeball, and then we all go through it, and for a program that will enhance development and national development for Ghana.
There's a lot for us to discuss about fisheries, especially there's this proposal for the establishment of an authority for the blue economy. But time will not allow us today, but I'm sure some other time we'll talk about the blue economy and how Ghana can really tap into this. Thank you so much for joining us.
I should be available at any good time for us to continue to have these discussions, because our GDP is also dependent on fisheries, and I think that we are able to do well on our biosecurity and ensure that we generate a healthy ocean, healthy fresh water, our estuaries and our lagoons. We should bring all of them back to life so that they serve as a resource for our Ghanaians and our fisherfolks, so that anybody who is interested can enter there with all these resources available, sustainably managed and sustainably responsibly done. We should be able to leave a good legacy for posterity, and that food security is not for us today alone. It is also to ensure that it is there for the future people as well. So we are hopeful that all of us will culminate together and ensure that we do the right things regardless.
Now, before I let you go, anyway, yesterday the Minister of Finance presented a budget in Parliament. With regards to allocations or the take on your sector, how did it come across to you?
Well, we all know the limitations and the challenges that we are all in. If you put your numbers together all the time, definitely you will not get what you want. But I think what has been made available to us is workable, and we do our best to ensure that we get turnout that will compensate what has been given to us. So we'll continue to do our best and ensure that there's value for money, and then also activity that we will do will compensate with our fisheries and aquaculture policy, and then the plans that we put together, the strategy that we put together, and the priorities to ensure that we do it well and get it done and get the desired outcomes for God in country.
Okay. Anyway, let's see how it goes. But I'm sure, like you said, we'll have time so that we can digest the budget and some other issues in the sector very well.
It was just read yesterday. Definitely.
Okay.
We'll time, and then we'll go through it anytime that time allows.
Okay. Thank you so much, Honorable Moses Enim, for your time.
I'm extremely grateful to you and Joy FM as a whole. We are grateful. The Lord God keeps you going and ensure that the owner also benefits from what he has invested, and also continue to grow for you, the young ones, as well, to continue to get job. Do the job as your own and contribute to your quota that this job belongs to you. Don't take it that it belongs to someone else for the future sake, because you may create your own. If you do somebody's one well, when you create your own, you get good people to do it for you. So do it like it is your own and hold it like your own, and continue to work hard to it.
Okay, all right. And we're grateful to you for joining us. Moses Enim is Deputy Minister for Ministries, the Ministry of Fisheries and Aquaculture Development. Is encouraging all of us, or most of us, to go into aquaculture because it is the new, the new dynamic, and you have to be part of it, or the new phenomenon, because we need more fish, and there's also support for you. So wherever you are, just get in touch with the ministry, and they will help you out with some of these. Well.